Yeah, they may do the same thing, but end with the same goal because everything is coming under one umbrella. And Mr. Big Nose know this, right? But he's taking this, he's no lightweight on this world stage too personally.
Yeah, I take it too personal, man.
Understand? So I think a Jamaican was saying this back some 1 or 2 years ago. The parliamentary is going to roll down up the road.
Yep.
See? Because these governmental people which in our country are taking this thing as they are the one that doing these things.
That is
And straightforward they are not. Understand? It's nothing wrong if you come out and say, boy, our hands are tied. Right? Laws are passed in October 1 with this traffic act, and it's ridiculous. You're gonna find people walking and no go to work, and all of it was straight to bring in the same to the vision. As a matter of fact, every step leads them to a next step.
Yeah, keep connected.
Understand? Nothing is a big jump.
Yeah.
So
Gradually, so.
exactly doing this is to break the people in a sense where listen, get used to this because whatever come next will come next.
That is it.
You understand? And it has to be done this way. So when you look at this thing now, they are treating it like they are protecting people.
Yes.
What about is protecting people when you can't go work or you can't feed the children because you can't run taxi?
Yep.
What about is protecting? So you can clearly see this is something to a bigger agenda.
Yeah.
It's nothing to tell the people.
And as I say, them always, them always a speak as if my son for not care. Them out for the people. Them not care. You know, them not care about people. Them a matter of fact. The reality where people are living, them not living in the same reality. Them don't know what it is like to take taxi. Them don't know what it is like for what.
And the police like absolutely brother.
Yeah, man, you
Desmond Mackenzie faced something there that people been facing for over years. You know, him witnessed pepper sprayed, and then his argument was the police them at wrong. People been saying that for years. When did you come out and back the people for that? Sorry to cut you off.
no, you must forget pepper spray first. Yeah.
But our IOPS official people in parliament or something, you need to watch some show, yo. Right? I think it was in one of them Batman movie there where Joker basically tells a man to go rob a place in a school bus.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And everybody a kill off everybody going up the chain, yo. So them say you're alright, pack in the money, and then two you come and go to Puma and kill them because they don't need it no more. And then when them job done, them get killed, yo. That is what the elites are to you people, yo.
Yeah, man, the elite are use it, then go sure.
That
Yeah, they call it use you, abuse you, and just train and chat. You know, because you face it because you up on the world stage, you rub shoulder with Bill Fence. You feel say him as somebody. You feel say them regard him as somebody. You feel say him up there.
Yeah.
You go rub shoulder with some white looking people in a jacket and tie. Well, you feel like him rich.
Yeah.
The same say man on a lightweight on the world stage. But what I go prove, the world stage are gonna collapse. So when the world stage collapse, the new stage are gonna be done. You know what I mean? Go ahead, jab it as you
Verse 18. Isaiah 28 and verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with health shall not stand.
Yeah, like the UN agreement. Yeah, the United Nations agreements to accomplish these sustainable development goals. All of that now understand. Because at the end of the day, it work for the detriment of the people. And which lead back to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, where it tells us that there shall be sedition among men. Right? And invading one another. Meaning sedition is actually people uprising against the government. Why them go uprise against the government? Because them go realize when it's too late, so the government have told them lies. When the money fail, because people don't believe the money can fail. When the money fail, because them are plan to bring in what? RFID chip, which would be what? The new money. So when that fail, yes, and then the paper money in them pocket become useless. They might turn to the government. When they can't afford food, because famine will come. The same UN, I tell you, they prepare for famine of biblical proportions. Yeah? Recently, them also talk about, I think Bill Gates same one, I talk about water crisis.
Right.
Yeah? World water crisis. So the world are shortage for water. Because them say so. So when all of these things start to come to pass and people start to feel it, we think them alternative. The government. And them are gonna want them head. Just say the scriptures, man. Go ahead, Doc.
You know, me just a made store. The um, money, this paper money, is basically, we always say, and it just hit me though, it's basically based upon faith, yo.
Yeah,
Right?
I feel them having it.
You believe and hope that this is valuable, yo.
Yep.
But if you mix it, you tear the paper money in half.
Yeah. And it only it only been used, for example, the US dollar, because it is backed by nothing really, but because it is backed by military might. And it is military might mainly because the reason why it is still the Federal Reserve currency or the World Reserve currency is because the military are defending. If you don't use it, if you don't buy oil in this,
One shooter.
we're gonna shoot you, we're gonna bomb you, we're gonna do
That's
this.
why
So that is
Jabba
the only
Jabba
reason why it is still the World Reserve currency. You have places like BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and other nations that are joining the BRICS. We are going around it. We are trying to spend money and buy oil, not using the US dollar. So that is the reason why I see yourself as all out with war. Yeah, it is because the World Reserve currency, the US dollar, you know, it's fiat money. It's not real. Yeah? Go ahead.
Say, back at it again, 18. You say, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled,
Yeah.
and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Yep. Over for in schools, they talk about different form of destruction.
Yep.
The flood of destruction.
Famine.
Like the famine, you know, the disease and the pestilences, them are
And something specific to them for these leaders, you because say you in the Apocrypha, say you they shall not regard their
kings
kings.
nor princes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the Apocrypha, I see him second Ezra.
Kind of grower of the people.
Yeah, and then at that point the law. But them have constitutional laws and everything, they're not gonna mean nothing. 911 not gonna be operating.
Hey,
Yeah.
for this thing, they're pushing to that thing because if you look at this right now, a lot of resident killing, shooting, or whatever taking place. But these are things that need to be done because they know the public going to take to it. So they do it, you know, because they have police. I do not recently there was shooting going in the street of state. We have this 4 police attack this one in the street and 3 with them head. Right? Before that you have the killing with this dude at the island.
Yeah, whatever, no land.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
before that you have another one, the same thing.
Which has been a trend.
Exactly. So you will realize that this is like a footprint of disaster that hoping to trigger something more effective.
Yeah.
It's not crime done anymore. They have raised them covering up. No.
That's
They're
why-
doing this outward.
Yeah, that's why Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter was has been failed. Because the intention of Black Lives Matter when the protest started, it was to spark racial dissension. You know what I mean? To spiral off into some chaotic events. You know, black versus white. But it never worked that way. It become a fight. It become something like where you want to be a part of.
Yeah.
If you check the whole Black Lives Matter movement, it was formulated by 2 fathers, by 2 sodomites, a sodomite girl. Yeah? So the design of it,
Why would you feel feelings for a white girl? I mean, like, why would you feel feelings for a white person and a white person? If you feel feelings for a black person, it's supposed to have feelings for a white person.
of course you can feel feelings for a white person. But the reason why I make is that when it comes to, so for example, give you a prime example. In Hurricane Katrina, skip I tell you, you know, a friend cannot be known in prosperity. Then, if you have a friend, real way to prove your friend, you have to go through some difficult times.
Hard times.
Very hard time to see if him still are going to do it. The reason why I use that, in Hurricane Katrina, our people learned the hard way that the people them with them, they think of them white friends. In Hurricane Katrina, them run to those people for help. And when them open the door, gun them out of it. But in the time of prosperity, nations stick with the moment. So you say you're our friend from a long time, but in a time of difficulties, you realize that you only look out for the person that look like you. So that's why you have to be careful. So we're not saying, and when you really look on it, you don't really boil down to skin tone, because a lot of our people are also mixed up